Okay, let's get into what type of people that I was working for, because they was real scary and passive aggressive and weird. Didn't stand on no type of business. Okay, so the client who I cared for, he had disabilities. I can't really get into what they were specifically. I just say like he was nonverbal. Um, he would sometimes be aggressive, like out of nowhere. Like he would just be real, fun and huggy and cutesy, and then next moment he attacking you, like by grabbing your wrist and stuff. And I like it was just me and him, like, and he would do this to pretty much everybody. Like it wasn't just specific to one person that he would do this to, you know. And one time after he put his hands on me and I told them, they was like, "Oh, you need to hit him back. You can hit him back because he needs to learn." I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? You want me to do what now? It's okay for me to do what? That's a setup. That's a setup. No. No, what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's you. You're his guardians. If you want to discipline him, that's your business. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Because they're like, oh, he needs to learn. He needs to stop putting his hands on people. Okay, well, y'all needs to be the one to teach him, not me, because I'm not somebody. Like, if I get real mad and it gets to the point where I have to put my hands on somebody, which it has not before, I will probably black out and I will F him up. Then I'm gonna be in jail. What? I'm not doing that. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm not what? No, I don't get paid to come to work and be disciplining people and be disciplining people with physical violence. Like, it's one thing to restrain him from putting his hands on me, but to actively hit him back because he hit me, I'm gonna F him up. No, I'm not doing that. Like, that feels like abuse. That feels like caregiver abuse. I'm not doing that. No. And I'm like, what if he get hurt? What if he get hurt? Then what? One of them was like, oh, I'm gonna say he tripped and fell into the wall. Like, if he have to go to the hospital, I'm gonna be like, he tripped and fell into the wall. He tripped and fell into the wall? Sir, you done lost all your white marbles today. You have lost all your white marbles. What? You gonna say he tripped and fell into the wall? And that's how he hurt himself? Oh my gosh. No! This is a setup. I can't be a part of this. I cannot be a part of this. So I was already like trying to find another job. Cause I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I have got to get out of here. This is a liability. This is a liability. And then on top of that, to make things worse, when they hired me, before they hired me, they never told me that this man could be aggressive, that he had aggressive tendencies. They never told me that. And they knew. And they tried to say that they didn't know until after one of the other caregivers left. They knew before they hired me. They knew. They just tried to blizzle blam get me in there so I would be clueless. They just have a bobblehead in there. not knowing that they could potentially get hurt. Now, like, who does that? Who does that? Who withholds information like that? Like, if I would have known if Shorty was aggressive before I got hired, I would have never even been here. I'm not dealing with somebody that's aggressive. That is very triggering to me. That is extremely triggering to me. I was in an abusive relationship in the past. Like, I can't be around somebody trying to put their hands on me, even if they're not in their right mind. No, I can't be. That's too much. I cannot be around that. Like, why would you withhold information like that? And then after I told them about that, they was like, oh yeah, we gotta update the our like job description. We gotta update the job description so that way when we're interviewing and hiring people, we can let them know. Yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will. You do that. You should have been doing that. Like, you should have been doing that. I don't understand. Why do you think now is the appropriate time? You didn't do that for me, and then now I feel like I'm stuck. And then all this stuff happened with my car, and then now I don't have no job because, like, y'all just stopped talking to me and said, "Oh, you're fired," over what happened to my car because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to come back to work. But yet, you had somebody that was working with him that was coming to work drunk. Please help me understand. Please help me understand. And this was not the first time that Shorty was getting drunk and coming to work. She did it last year, and then she got sober, and then they gave her another chance. She was actively putting this man in danger, okay? Because we, as caregivers, if you are a self-directed caregiver, you have to drive your clients around to their activities and stuff, that you want to do. You have to drive them in your car. So she was actively driving this man around while she was coming to work drunk. Back in December, and y'all gave her another chance. I didn't put this man in no type of danger. I just had the tires and rims stolen off my car, and I didn't have no transportation. I didn't know when I was going to get a rental. I didn't know when I was going to be able to come back to work. That is the only thing that I did. But they gave this lady another chance, and then she started doing it again. And then they fired her like a month or two before I was fired. So you're gonna give the lady that was actively putting your child in danger another chance? But you're not gonna let me back to work next week. You're not gonna let me figure it out. You're not gonna try to talk to me. Like, you didn't even try to call me back to have this conversation over the phone. Like, this is an over the phone conversation. Like, I called you earlier. Okay, yeah, y'all work during the day. I understand. But you could have called me back. You didn't have to send a text message. Or if you saw them, like, you could have called. Because I tried to call you and you didn't answer. I tried to do the right thing and have a conversation over the phone because things can get misconstrued over a text message. And you didn't do that. You was just like, F it. We don't need her. And I did a lot for this man. Okay, I did a freaking lot for this man. I planned so many activities, took him up and down, helped him work with his speech therapist. I was following the plan that she had to get him to be able to use his iPad to communicate better. because food wasn't motivated for him. So I had a plan where I would use the iPad to ask him what he wanted for lunch, because he loves food. He's very food motivated, and I would keep track on this piece of paper about when he used the iPad appropriately. I planned so many activities for this man. We didn't even get to do half of them because he was putting his hands on everybody. Didn't even get to do all the activities that I had planned. Like who does that? Who does it? Y'all not standing on no business. Y'all scary. Y'all is real scary. And then let me not even forget this, okay? I didn't get my last paycheck from this training that we had did. That's how the lady ended up getting fired, because she came on the training meeting drunk while she was at his house caring for him. She came on the training meeting drunk, and she was fired the next day. So we was all supposed to get paid for that hour of training. I did not get paid for that. I messaged him. Of course, he didn't respond. So then I had to communicate through the support broker to ask her, like, oh, can you tell him I still have not gotten my last paycheck from such and such? Because we switched, I forgot what it's called, like support managers. We switched from one place to the next place, and the training was when we were still at the other place. I can't say what the name is. So they still owe me the money. The place that we was with currently paid me all of the money that I was supposed to get, but the place from before did not give me the money. So I messaged her to tell him, like, I still didn't get the money. Like, can he say something? And she was like, he said that he would look into it. I have sent this message like 2 or 3 times, and it's, oh, he'll look into it. So then finally, she's like, oh, he sent you a check in the mail for what, for that hour training you worked. And I'm like, I don't care if it was just hour training. I want my money. I worked that hour. Give me my money. Give me my money. Unless you don't want these problems, because you're not built for that. Give me my money. Okay? And then she like, oh, he mailed you a check. Let me know when you get it. I open the check. It's for the hour. It's a check for the hour training that I worked. And he puts a note inside, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. These people haven't been responding. They don't respond to me anymore. So, here's the money. Why are you writing me notes? Why are you writing me notes? You can't respond to a text message, a phone call, or nothing. You only communicate through the support broker to talk to me. Why are you writing me notes? That's weird. That's weird. Who? What? That's really weird. And she like, oh, just let me know when you get the check. I don't want to talk to y'all no more, because y'all weird. That's weird. You'll just be sitting there wondering. These employers out here, they really do not care about you. They will send you to the mental hospital. Okay, they will send you to the mental hospital. They will send you to the regular hospital. They will send you to the poorhouse. These jobs do not care about you out here. They really don't. And now I'm just like traumatized with these jobs. Like, I have more horror stories with other jobs. Like, I am like really traumatized with these jobs. Like, we acting like this? Why are we acting like animals? Please do better. Do better. Employers, do better.